everyone, this is Rocky. Thanks for joining my channel. So today we're going to do vlog style. We're going to be doing, well, not even today, it's going to be over the course of the next few days. I'm going to be vlogging, but really on some updates because you guys have been asking me whatever happened to this and whatever happened to that. So let's get right into it. The very first thing I'm going to talk about is my skin. So we talked about it before, and I was really upset about the fact that my skin has been rebelling against me. I've been doing pretty much the same routine that I've been doing for a little while. That was working really well, but I fell off of that routine and well, not staying consistent on routine, and therefore started to get blemishes again. So I wanted to do something to sort of focus on getting rid of the blemishes that I had developed on my skin. And I showed you guys a clip of what my skin looked like before. And you could see all the scarring and everything that's happening on my skin beforehand, before I started with my treatment. And my treatment was, you know, something that I made up myself, right? So I washed my face with still using the charcoal soap from thebodybean.com. You can kind of see that it's starting to wear down just a little bit, but you only use just a little bit. I, you know, always kind of keep it dry. And so what I was doing was a combination of things. I would wash my face with thebodybean.com, and then I told you guys about this exfoliant that I got from the brand Paula's Choice. So I was using this exfoliant after I washed, and then I would always use a pressing oil. I use rosehip oil to hydrate my skin afterwards. Now, if I needed to go outside, I would definitely put sunscreen on, because with this stuff, you definitely need to protect your skin. Be even more generous with the sunscreen if you're using this exfoliant. So that's what I would do sort of in the mornings, and I'm spending my time in the house, so I didn't have to really do anything else besides that. So then in the evenings, I would kind of switch it up. I would either do the same thing that I did in the morning, and if I did that, then the next day I would switch to another product, which I'll show you, which is something that I discovered almost by chance or by accident. I was listening to Wendy Williams on her show, and she was talking about how Asian women have really smooth skin, and you can never really tell their age. They were talking about Vera Wang, how she's 71 and she looks amazing. And then she said, you know, Asian women use something called pearl cream. So I'm like, what is this pearl cream stuff? So I ended up digging down into it, and it seems like a really good product for your skin to kind of even out skin tone and promote youthful skin. So I went and got pearl powder. And what I do on the, on the every other night is make a pearl powder mask. What I would do with the mask is maybe a teaspoon of the pearl powder, a half of a teaspoon of rose water, and then a few drops, maybe 4 drops of jojoba oil. Jojoba oil is very close to the sebum oil that's produced in your skin. So it's a really good oil. If you're not using jojoba, it's really good for your hair and skin. So think about using that if you need some oil. But I use that as my mask. I'll leave that on for a good 10-15 minutes, and then I wash that off. The thing about the powder mask is that it doesn't all wash off. So I would always have a little bit of residue, which is fine because that means it's still working. And I would then, you know, use some jojoba and do a press. In between, you know, some mornings or evenings I would swap out and not do this exfoliant, and I would still go to my vitamin C oil. So my routine was pretty much, you know, the variation of these things with my rosehip oil, my Paula's Choice exfoliant, Ava's Naturals vitamin C serum, and this pearl powder. Kind of did my little variation while continuously washing morning and evening with this bar of soap. I've been doing that for 2 weeks, and I've already seen really good results. And I kind of showed you that already, and so you tell me if it's working. But I feel like it's working. My skin feels better. And I don't know once I get the level of clarification or clarity on my skin that I want, I don't know how often I'll use this. I'll probably use this sparingly so that I don't irritate my skin. I think if you don't need this, it's probably a bit harsh to be using on your skin. So I'll probably use this sparingly. And then kind of ease back into the routine that I had before that I know was working, where, you know, I'll basically wash, do my vitamin C, do my sunscreen and regular lotion, and then masks on the weekends. So anyway, so that's the update on that. Also, as you guys may remember, I have been selling things on Poshmark/Mercari. After I did this whole closet clear out, I've picked out a few items that I thought might sell, and I've been selling things on those platforms. And of course, I told you guys, when I sell something, being the true shopaholic that I am, I just turn right around and buy something else from Poshmark or Mercari. So I'm going to show you a couple of things that I picked up. You might remember in my closet clear out that I lamented that I needed to get rid of my most comfortable Puma sneakers. They were blue sneakers. So what I did was I found some comparable, super comfy. These are J.W. Anderson Converse, and they are denim. The thing that's cool about these is that they're denim, and they kind of have like a little bit of a rugged look to them and everything like that. I absolutely love them. But if you see the star is different colors on each shoe. Different color. I think I like that little, like, I don't know, little quirkiness to it. But it's not a stark white. It probably looks stark white on here, but this is not a stark white. It's like a creamy kind of white laces. I like that. And then you have the J.W. Anderson logo here on the back and inside of the shoe as well. So these were brand new. I forget how much I got them for, but they were pretty inexpensive for the shoes that they are. But they are a replacement for the super comfy Pumas that I had before. And again, with it being this denim material, you know, I feel like I don't have to worry about getting these all dirty and everything like that. So I'm excited about my replacement pair of sneakers. The other thing I got was something that I really don't need, which is, but it's very, very beautiful. It is a sheer dress, and it's from Free People. So, you know, I love sheer dresses, and because it gives that whole allure and illusion of being, you know, naked, but you're not naked because you're wearing it over something, but it's just that silhouette that it creates underneath. So I absolutely love these. Obviously, it is sheer and clear by itself, but I wouldn't wear it just, you know, sheer and clear by itself. But this is a very quality piece, nice, heavy, with this beaded embroidery detail on it. I think this is so pretty, and I'm so excited to have this for this summer. Kind of plays up with everything else that I have. I just hope that we have a summer, because we're all still locked down here in Illinois. We can't go anywhere or do anything. So I'm really looking forward to when we open back up. The other things that I want to show you are the updates on my gym, because it's not that big. It's like an exercise room. And my deck, because I told you guys that I wanted to make it more gymmy, and I wanted to make my outside space more livable. Since we are locked down, there isn't much that we can do. I want to be able to just take advantage of the space that I do have. So I'm going to show you those. So let's go do that. All right, so we're gonna check out the deck. Remember I told you guys that I wanted to make my space a little nicer so I can have the outdoor space. So this is sort of the end product. All right, so this is what it looks like during the day. I just moved the barbecue pit and stuff over to the other side. I got these cool pieces of furniture. As you can tell, obviously we don't have that much room out here. I did the best I could by picking the best furniture. Furniture is pretty cool. Only thing I'm concerned about is the color. I've been out here a few times, but it seems like it's able to stand up, and these are removable so I can wash them. But that's the only thing I'm concerned about. But I like that it's black. I like the contrast between the black and the cream. This being a small space, I like how cool the furniture is, because this bench here, you move it and it provides, obviously, you know, additional seating if you have other people here. The other thing I like about it is the fact that this is actually storage. So I have all these cushions. I can put them away in here, and then, you know, put all of the cushions in, which is great. And then it goes right underneath this bench. So all of that space that we were talking about that I don't have now is good, because it's tucked underneath. And again, I can put all the pillows in that underneath space. So now I have a nice space outdoors where I can relax and chill. just lay out, and I'm already tanning. You could probably tell, but I've already started tanning a little bit, get my little golden crisp on. But yeah, so I actually last night thought I should try to, at sunset, try to capture some footage for you. So while I continue to talk, I'll show you that footage. I think it's really nice out here. The way the deck is, it's private, so you don't have your neighbor's stairs that come through this deck. You have your own private deck. As small as it may be, it's my own. We come out here and we barbecue, we eat. I've only had this here for, you know, like a couple weeks now. When I started, you know, the whole face thing, it's about the same time where I bought this stuff. So I only had this out here for maybe a couple weeks. At best. And then yeah, so I am really looking forward to spending the summer, a little bit more time out here during the summer, to just relax and read and have my own space. It's my way of also feeling like I'm in another place. My family will be inside and I'll be out here with my music or whatever the case may be. I feel like I'm in another place. I've been transported. So not a, like, I didn't paint this or anything. It's not a huge overhaul, but it's an overhaul enough for me so that you know, just I can use the space. Back here I showed you was nothing. I couldn't even sit down. I didn't even have a folding chair back here, so it was like nothing I could do back here besides grill and go back in. So I'm really excited to have this space. So another project that I took on was updating or fixing up or sprucing up my gym. It's not really a gym, it's just an exercise room. Yeah, so I had a bunch of things strewn around the room. I wanted to spruce it up and make it feel more like a gym, put some mirrors up, make the window coverings uniform, just make it nicer all together, or just organize it a little bit. And so that's what I decided to do. I wanted to make it feel more gymmy, and so I took some time to go ahead and do that. If you can see here, I went on and did the things that I wanted to do. The two things that took the most effort for me were hanging up the hooks that are on the wall, these cool hooks that I got from Anthropologie with our initials on them. And then I also tried to make a bit of a mirror wall so that you can, you know how in the gym you have mirrors and you can kind of see yourself working out. I wanted to kind of recreate that. It's probably not the best job because I wasn't cutting mirror or anything. I just kind of stuck up the mirrors on my own. And the cool thing about this project is that it didn't cost me much of anything. I bought the mirrors from the dollar store. I just went online. Dollar Tree, you can order things by the case online. And I bought some really super heavy duty double-sided tape, which I'll link everything down below. And literally just stuck it up and, you know, kind of filled the spaces the way that I kind of wanted to fill the spaces. And now I have a mirror wall. If I want to continue with the mirrored effect, I can just totally go buy more, but I don't think I need to because, I mean, what am I looking at way up there, or what do I need to see way up there? So I think it's good. I'm really excited to have this new workout space or improved workout space where I'll feel comfortable and have room and space to kind of do the things that I need to do. And then also my outdoor space, of course, that you just saw. I got 2 more spaces, you know what I mean? Now that we're still on pretty much on lockdown in Illinois. Not really much we can do. You got to kind of be in and out or stay outdoors and do your things. So while we're in this situation, I might as well make the best of it and make my home a place that I feel comfortable staying in. The last thing that I want to give you an update on, if you remember a few videos back, I raved about a candle that I bought from Dual Crossroads, and it was, to me at the time, and I still feel this way, the best smelling candle that I've ever smelled in my life. Still holds that title, but there are a little bit of warnings that I want to add to this. If you do get the one, if you do happen to buy a candle from them and you buy the candle that have the flower buds in them, because I got one that had rose buds in it and crystals. When you get down to the end, the flower buds catch on fire. And I just so happened to, I had this burning in my bathroom, and I happened to walk into the bathroom and there was literally a bonfire going on in this thing. And it was like glowing extra bright because of the crystals in there. So I was like, my panic mode was up here. Like, oh my gosh, what's going on? So what I did was I didn't blow the candle out actually, because the wax was down so low. I didn't want to have it lose its momentum of burning. So I took tweezers and I tweezed the buds out that were on fire and just kind of threw them in the sink. Allowed the rest of the wax to burn so that it could fill the space up with the nice smell. And I burned it down as much as I could, almost almost down. Literally, it's less than half of a teaspoon left of wax. So it burns very cleanly. I got about 80 hours worth of burning out of this if you add it all up, but I did a number on this thing. I charted up real nice. It's all like burnt up because I just didn't know that that could possibly happen, but it's pretty charred. So that's the only thing I would say. If you're nervous about that, buy the candle without the buds and the crystals in them, because you'll still have the same nice aromatic effect. But beautiful candle, still recommended, but be careful if you get it with the things in it. So that brings me to the end. If you really liked this video, and if you didn't like this video, regardless, hit the subscribe button. Do me a favor, hit the subscribe button so I can grow, so we can grow together. Share it with your friends, hit the like button, comment down below. Let me know if you have any questions, concerns, comments, compliments about any of the things that you saw today. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.